Since Sunday morning, approximately 350 or so military personnel from Atlantic Canada have been deployed to various places in Nova Scotia to help restore electricity, clear roadways, evacuate residents in certain flooded areas. As well, the Canadian Coast Guard has been deployed with helicopters to ferry personnel and equipment, as well as to assess damage to local infrastructure. Emergency crews are making good progress, but to be clear, we're still in the early days of this response. Downed trees and power lines, multiple road closures and washouts are still a very real concern. So is cell service, as we've heard loud and clear from a number of people in the course of today. Damage assessment is ongoing. In these circumstances, provincial authorities take the lead. The Government of Canada is there to offer assistance as requested by the province, and we are determined to meet every request that comes in from Nova Scotia as we have thus far.
The impact of climate change is having a drastic impact on our country, from floods to fires to hurricane response, and this is something that we need to be very mindful as a nation, and adjusting our response, and more importantly, having the preventative measures in place. I also want to highlight our Canadian Armed Forces work internationally as well with Hurricane Dorian and the impact that it had on in the Bahamas. Where we do have Canadian Armed Forces personnel on the ground. We have Canadian Armed Forces Air Force personnel deploying the Jamaican Disaster Assistance Response Team as we speak, and our folks are on the ground doing the assessment if our own DART team is going to be needed, and if it is, we are prepared to deploy that as well.